Hello everyone and welcome back to Diecast Dreams. Today I'm unboxing a very special model. It's a Jeep Compass. So it's in 1:18 scale. It's made by a manufacturer called Paudi Models, Paudi. Uh, they make very high detailed, very well detailed models. So this is a Jeep Compass. Uh, you can see the outlines on the box. Looks beautiful, isn't it? So they have this shape of the model, the outline of the model, and the front face is a bit transparent and it's a bit closed. You can see the 7 grills of Jeep. You have the two the mirrors on the side, and it's basically the front of the Jeep design language. So very nice, well designed box as well, and it's a 1:18 scale model. So let's go ahead and unbox it. So we have the model here. There's something underneath. There is a screwdriver and a door opener tool. I got both of them with one of my LCD models, so I'll keep it aside. And there seems to be a kind of a manual. So let's check that out first. It says Jeep. It says Jeep in Chinese, Cantonese maybe. And then you have the various features of the car. You have this doors opening both sides. I think you can slide open the sunroof. It shows you how to unbox it. The mirrors to fold, it says, and yeah, all the opening parts, different ways of showing it. And yeah, these are the details of the model. So let's keep this aside and let's proceed with removing the holding screws here. Let's go ahead and remove the screws. There are 4 of them. Okay, so we have got the model unboxed, all the tapes removed, and this is how it looks. Yeah, this is the first view, first look. Looks magnificent in this red color. So let's start with the front of the car. So looking in the front of the car, let's start with the front. We got beautiful headlights there, very well detailed. You can actually see the DRLs there, and projector headlights, very sharp, very well detailed. And then you can see the 7 grills, the 7 grills of Jeep. So that looks very beautiful. They are perforated, meaning they have holes within them, so they're actual grills, not just pieces of plastic. And then you have this beautiful looking fog lamps, which also has a very nice looking light or a chrome detail, something out there. So looks very nice, beautiful. And then you have the license plate, and then the air vents and the bumper are also perforated, so you can actually see through them. So they are not just pieces of plastic, they are perforated, they have holes. On the other side, the headlights also look beautiful, very sharp details of the headlights. Very impressed with that. The grills look good, and you of course have the Jeep logo in the front. So overall the front looks very aggressive, very nice, very sharp details. Let's move to the side of the car, beginning with the front. So let's take a look at the alloys. Very nice looking. It has all the Jeep logo in it. You can see the Jeep logo, the 5 lug nuts, and they do spin and turn. Looks good. It looks like a fingerprint magnet. You can see my fingerprint out there imprinted because I was holding the car, but nevertheless we have that compass logo, which looks very nice. Beautiful touch. Let me zoom out a little bit. And we do have the mirrors, the outside rear view mirrors. They do fold, so if you see, they close and they open. Very cool feature, very nice, impressive. And then if we move to the back, we have the rear wheels and then the fuel tank. If you have seen my earlier video on the Jimny and the Range Rover autobiography, you will see that the fuel tank opens there, but here it doesn't open. So not bad though. So let's move to the rear of the car. So let's take a look at the lights, the rear lights. Sorry about the reflection. The lights are very reflective. It's a very shiny car. Of course it's a fingerprint magnet, as you saw. But let me try to see if I can show you a bit of the rear tail light. Right, you got this reversing light here. So you got this outline, which is the reversing light, and then you have the actual tail lights here and the brake lights integrated. So yeah, looks very sharp, very nice. I'll put some pictures out there, more detailed pictures, because it's kind of a bit reflective out here. And then you have the Compass Limited, the badging here, and then this badging is in Chinese language, this badging is in English, and you have the Jeep logo, you have the rear wiper, and you have these 2 reflectors, and you got the tail pipes here, the exhaust pipes, and it got 2 sensor also. There's a sensor here and there's a sensor here. Probably the rear parking sensors. Oh, it got 2 sensors here as well. And then you have the grab handle here. So that's about it, the rear. Let me open the rear trunk and show you the details there. So let me lift it up. Pretty straightforward. And it's a big boot. It's a big trunk out there, lots of space inside. You got the parcel tray here, which does lift up a little bit, up and down. And yeah, looks good. Taking a look at the rear tailgate, not much details here, but then you have this little bit of piece here, which is kind of the locking mechanism. And then you have the rear camera here. Very nice, very impressive. The rear camera looks good out there, very well hidden as in the real car. And one more thing about the boot, it's carpeted out there. So the boot is fully carpeted. Can I remove this piece? No, I don't think so. So I can't lift the rear mat. But then here is a cup holder, it seems. Can I push this seat? Okay, I can't. Okay, so it looks good. Let me close this up. And you got this, if you notice, there is a chrome lining across the entire window, and then it goes towards the rear of the car, and then it goes all the way across the rear glass, the rear windshield, and then yeah, it encompasses the entire length of the car, the entire window frame of the car. So that's nice. That's what it is there in the real car as well. And you have the roof antenna here, soft. Okay, let's take a look at the functionality of the sunroof. As we had seen in the package details, the sunroof does open. Okay, it slides. Okay, so it does slide back and forth. Very cool looking, very nice feature. If you had seen my Land Cruiser video, the sunroof does open like a flip, but this one opens like a real one, which is actually a sliding functionality. Very nice. If you press the front, it lifts up, and then you can just slide all the way down, all the way to the back. So very nice. I'll close it up. You got the roof rails, black and chrome combination, and let's go and take a look at the interiors. So now let's take a step inside the car and take a look at the interiors. So okay, I will have to zoom in a little bit. Alright, so if you see, you have the Jeep logo on the steering wheel. You got the speedometer, you got all the control switches, you got this what do you call, the light control switch, the headlight beam switch. You got the AC vents here with chrome handles or chrome adjustments. You got the door panel very well laid out, extremely detailed. If you see, you have all the switches here, and then you have the door opening handle outlined in chrome. You have a door pocket as well, which is very nice detail. It's got a little bit of depth to it. Yeah, a little bit of depth. And you also have the speakers out there, very beautifully detailed. Looking at the seats, you have the seats control, I think the memory control. I think these are these are powered seat controls. These are not manual, so you can move back and forward. And let's take a look at the interiors from the opposite side. So let's take a look at the interiors from the other side. You got the central console, and you have the AC controls as well. Very well detailed. You got dual tone interiors, I forgot to mention, black and beige. And you got a center armrest console. I'm not sure if the armrest opens. Let me give it a try. Yeah, the armrest doesn't open, but nonetheless it's there. And you got the gear levers. Alright, let's zoom out and go to the rear seats. Okay, let's go ahead and take a look at the rear seats and see how they are. Alright, looking at the rear seats, they look very much comfy. Very nice interior color, dual color. You you see black and beige. You can actually see the rear AC vents there. There is carpeting, there's a little floor hump. So overall it looks like a nice package. If you see at the door pockets, you have the speaker, and you have a bottle holder, and you also see the switches, the what do you call, power window switches, and the door handles. So very well detailed, very well laid out, just like the real car. So if we move on, let's take at the main component, the engine. So wow, that looks very well detailed. You can see the different components. You can see the washer fluid tank, filler cap. You can see the coolant tank. It's a very nice laid out engine, very well detailed. There's a lot of attention to detail, to different colors, different very well detailed. Very impressed with the interiors of the engine. So, and you got a lock here as well. Oh wow, a real looking lock. So you put that in and then it sits in its place. So very well thought, like a real lock. So yeah, that is all about the Jeep Compass. Very nice looking model. It's a little bit of fingerprint magnet. Maybe I have greasy fingers, but then it looks very well. I'm not sure if I told you about the alloys. They are very nice. You have the Jeep branding there. 5-spoke alloys, very simple looking yet very elegant. And yeah, you have the skid plate underneath, the front skid plate. So yeah, looks very well laid out. And of course you have the antenna on the roof. Right, let's take a look at the boot. I'm not sure if I showed it earlier. It's a very big spacious boot. You have a parcel tray, and you have a bit of cup holder cutouts here, for the rear seats, but this one doesn't fold. It's fixed in its place, but it's apparently a cup holder. And then you have the carpeting in the rear trunk, in the rear cargo space. So very well laid out. I don't see a space for the spare wheel. It's probably underneath the carpet, but the carpet doesn't open, so it doesn't lift up here, so you can't see the spare wheel. Let's close that out. Oh, nice feature here. You have the reversing camera. There you go, the reverse camera. So very nice. If you keep this way, it's not visible, but then if you look underneath, you can see it. And under the car, the chassis looks very nice. The drivetrain looks good. There's no functional component, but then it's very nice detailed. And you have the dual exhaust here, well laid out, very nice detail. So overall, that's my review of the Jeep Compass Limited. It's a very nice model. This is by Paudi Models. It's also called a dealer edition. I hope you like my video and my review of the model. Please do like, share and comment on the video if there's anything you would like me to include. If there's any feedback for anything that I might have missed, please do feel free to leave a comment below and share it with your enthusiast friends. Anybody who loves cars or model cars, please do share it with them. I'll put down some of the purchase links in the comments in the description box, and we'll see you in the next one. Thank you very much and have a great day ahead. Bye bye.